I know we don't know each other, that this is the first time we're meeting, but I oddly just feel so incredibly proud of you for what you've accomplished here, crafting something that just feels so human, intense, emotionally rich, and incredibly respectful. So just congratulations at the start.
That's such a lovely thing to say. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever it comes to capturing a story like this, there's obviously a certain responsibility there, but it must be difficult to not let your own humanity and emotions surface when you're sitting down with all of who you have here. How do you fight that impulse to like not hug these people as they're sharing their experiences?
Oh, I don't fight it at all. Like like at the end of the day, you're just two people sitting down to talk about something, that was massively meaningful in their life. So, I don't even try to fight it. It's not possible. And that's part of like what I enjoy about documentaries is that like you're brought along on a journey with people when you sit down to talk to them, and like as the person doing the interview, you yeah, it's kind of an honor, that they would take you on that journey to places in their life that maybe, they don't even talk about with their nearest and dearest. So very much there's tears on both sides and hugs and all of that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can only imagine. There's a line in this that I found especially impactful, and it's if you don't have a dream to spur you on, you won't make it. I'm curious because there's a lot of different things that come up for me with that line, and I'm just kind of curious what comes up for you. Are you thinking about like what keeps you swimming in the dark, the price that you pay for the art that you create, and maybe how your dreams have evolved since making this film?
Well, there's a lot there. I'd be interested to know what comes up for you, actually. I suppose where that's a line where Enzo is talking about Alessia, and I suppose when you get setbacks, which is what he was referring to, um, and you're kind of told, no, you're not going to be able to do this, or this isn't so a world that you can enter. It's important to keep your own faith and to follow your own love of whatever it is that you do, because otherwise you won't eventually ever get to do it. And I suppose in this scenario, Alessia was told that she couldn't compete basically because she was too good at too young of an age. She went in on her first day and was exceeding the adult men in the pool, which was nobody knew what to do with her, and that's kind of part of it. And so she was banned from competing, or not allowed to compete. They introduced a new rule where you weren't allowed to compete until you're 18. So
Mhm.
she was just pushed away for 4 years, and she just held on to that dream. She didn't let it, she didn't put it away like she was told to. And she kept it there, and she kept working on her training, and by the time she was able to compete, then she just arrived like a rocket, with all of that 4 years of energy, and blew them all out of the water. So I just love that story. I just thought like a lot of people, could do it, just holding on to that.
Yeah, yeah. If you're curious, I most hung on to the following line after that, which is the price you pay is so high. And so I really got swept up in the sacrifices, even for me, like just doing things like this, like I'm taking myself away from, family and everything, but it's so important to me because it's movies like this that deepen my understanding of the human experience and like shape how I think. And I got that feeling from this because as soon as it was over, I was in a bit of an emotional wreck, confronting my wife. And so we're out of time, but I really hope you know just how truly special of an experience this was for me and how special it's going to be for so many other people out there.
Oh my God, it was so lovely to talk to you. You've such a lovely insight into it. Thank you for sharing it.